Well, hello everybody. It's Alan here, and thanks for coming back to my channel. The reason I'm putting this video out is because it's the first time I've been able to, because I've been very, very ill. Just to let everybody know that didn't know, I had a bad appendix attack about 3 weeks ago now. And as I'm telling you about this, I'm just panning around to a few of my natives, and to give you a bit of a look. I was sitting down one night, and the next thing I remember, I was on the floor. Don't even know how I got there, screaming me lungs out. Anyway, to cut a long story short, up to the hospital I went, had a CT scan, and found out that I had very badly inflamed appendix. They pretty much immediately got me into the operating theatre and got them out, and they were just about to burst. Very lucky man I am. And as I said, the reason for this video is I've just got the camera in front at the moment, not doing anything in particular, but just to thank everybody that passed on their best wishes for me. And most of the folks are in the noodling coin area. I love noodling coins when I have the opportunity. I usually have people at the shops hang on to a few coins for me, the coloured $2 and all that. But a few people come to mind. I'll rattle them off, but I hope I don't miss anybody. And I'd like to thank Wisey, Jobby, Grace, Linda, Golden, Silver, PJ, Phil, Craig, Gary, and if I miss anybody, it's my sincere apologies. But these are the people that I watch noodle coins on YouTube, and I got interested in the coins about 2014 now, 2015, and the colours were only recently out for a few years, so that's when I started collecting the $2 colours, and from then I learnt through, and of course Paul in WA, a big cheerio to Paul, Triple C, for his Sunday sesh, where he does a marvellous job showing everybody's coins they get around Australia. It's from these noodling sessions I've learnt a lot, and I've been able to pick up error coins and low mintage, and even been able to get a few coins from the mint in the ballot, and also over at the post office. So a big, sincere thank you to all those people, and I really appreciate it. Today is yesterday I was pretty good, but today I'm even that bit better again, and I think at this stage I'm well and truly on the mend. What happened? They sent me home, and within hours I was doubled up in pain again. I couldn't believe it. So I went again, and I said to them, I said, "You buggered up, didn't you?" And the doctor was quite open and said, "Yes, Alan, we sent you home too early. We're so sorry. It was our mistake." And I simply said to the doctor, "Thank you for being honest." That's all I wanted. Thank you for telling the truth and not trying to cover anything up, That was very nice of her to openly admit their error. But that's fine. These things happen, And but I'm glad to say I'm well and truly on the mend. I'll be able to get out into the garden a bit more now, I hope. And because the weather's warming up as well, I should be able to come across, I hope, some reptiles and other animals to show you on upcoming videos, you know. So this one's a little sort of a short one. Probably go for a few more minutes and that'll do me, but I'll just pan around to a few grevilleas that I've got flowering, and I can't help but talk about this one. It's called Coconut Ice. It's a real nice, look at the colours in that. It's a beautiful grevillea. I'm really happy with that. When it just starts opening, it's got a nice yellowy apricot look about it, like that bloke there. Then it opens up into these reddish yellow, just a lovely colour. The Grevillea Redhooks, which is a Hookerana type, I'll just bring it come around here. He's in a blaze of red at the moment. The wattle birds and the eastern spinebills, honey eater birds, they are just in this all the time, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're breeding somewhere. But there's one of my Hookerana Grevilleas really in a blaze of glory at the moment. It's called Grevillea Redhooks. And over here I've got a little purple hardened Bourgeois Lacey. Nice little climbing plant. Oh look, my brownie is starting to open, look. Deep magenta type bell flowers it gets. It's got a nice smell to the flowers when they open too. Oh look at that, there it is there. One of my Baronias. Very soft foliage, beautiful plant. And over here, I've got a few cuttings a friend of mine did for me. I'm trying to keep them alive, and there they are there. They're different grevilleas, these ones. They're natural hybrids that just popped up at his place, and they're spectacular flowers. I'm hoping they strike and we can get them growing here. I have a few orchids in the stump here, little fellas I put in recently. And here's another one over here, Dendrobium speciosum, Hilii, variation Hilii, little stumpy pseudobulbs you got there, so it's a nice orchid. Now, when I come across here, I'm going to come across to Grevillea longifolia. It's a local form. Lovely toothbrush flowers again. And right amongst it is a fine leaf form of Chennetia rubicunda, red coral pea. That's him right there. And there's a couple of little flowers over there as well. And down in the little pond, you can't see them of course, but I've got about 20 tadpoles in there. And it's the marsh frog. And they should be getting legs very shortly and hopping out. And so I'm looking forward to them getting bigger. Over here again I have that orange flower there is Grevillea semperflorens. Never without flowers. It's a spectacular bush. Another Hookerana Redhooks, all in flower. And over at the very back, hope you can see it, a very pale toothbrush flower of Grevillea Carrington Cross, they call it. And I think it's Carrington Falls Grevillea. And it may be crossed with a Grevillea acanthifolia, which is a high mountains grevillea, indigenous to the Blue Mountains. Honey eaters absolutely love it. Now I'm going to finish up in a minute because it's up to about 10 minutes already. But when I pan around here, I've just stepped out with a bit of mulch. A new area here. It was getting a bit untidy, so what I did was I cleaned it up a bit, We've got some nice little plants there that I planted in there. Up the track a bit. I'll show you again. This bloke's one of my very favourites. Peaches and cream. Really pretty grevillea. Another little flower up the top there. And I've got more buds coming. Look at these buds here. That's going to be really good in a few weeks' time. More buds there, so I'm looking forward to that, getting more flowers. I have a lovely flowering lamandra there. Nice spiky raceme of flowers. Another one there. We have a Dianella species here. It's all just opening. They get little blue flowers. It's going to be nice very shortly. And on the other side I have a lovely mint bush called Prostanthera rhombiae pink form. It's a lovely mint bush. Lovely mauvey, pinky flowers. Oh, I love that plant. I love them all. Anyway, up here a bit. Oh, hang on, before I do that, I've got another Dianella here, longifolia I think it is. There's the sprays buds there, about to open. There's another bud here, look. Just about to open up. Masses of flowers on this one. Very delicate. And lastly, to finish off this video, is my orchid in a stump that my mum bought me years ago. And it's called Dendrobium delicatum. It is absolutely marvellous this year. Masses of flowers. Try and come back a bit. It won't fill it's too big for the viewfinder. Look at that. And just above it, my little bee home. Where I get wasps and a spinebill just came and clipped my ear as he flew past. Can you believe that? Little fella. And another deep purple mint over the back called Incarna. Prostanthera Incarna. It's only a quick little run through today, folks. As I say, mainly to thank everyone that passed their best wishes along for me. And I'm pleased to say I'm on the mend. And thanks to everyone who passed their best wishes along. I really appreciate that. I also too, I hope to show a couple of coins that I have found in my travels. And one I will mention, I got my first $1 change over 2016. Only been looking for about 9 or 10 years, but finally found one, so I'm really pleased. I want to do a video on him because it's a nice coin. So to finish, we'll just pan across to the grevillea and say goodbye all, and God bless, and thank you once again. I'll catch you later. Bye.